What is up, my sexy bitches? My bitches, my bitches. So yeah, this I'm reading clot fiction, mature content, viewer discretion advised. Lonely Lunar Part 2. Part 1 will be in the description link below. So far, Luna and Soarin are getting a little bit intimate. So yeah, this is chapter 2. I'm probably gonna do all the freaking chapters tonight because it is only 4 chapters and they're not that long. So anyway, let's continue where we left off, bitches. Let's go. Soarin finally settled into a steady pace. His head was bent over the Pegasus' shoulder and his eyes are screwed shut. In my head right now, I can just picture Soarin like rutting Lunar like really fast and just not attractive. Luna could tell he was already nearing his peak. All fucking readied? Not sorry, but no one orgasms that fast. Yeah. Already, you like in her like for like 2 minutes. His chest and belly fur were just brushing hers, and his mane wrapped around her neck and under her chin. Luna breathed in deeply. His natural musk flooded her nostrils, and she absolutely loved it. All the other times she'd been with a pony before, he couldn't even come close to the sheer amount of pleasure that Soarin was driving into her. Oh, he's an athlete, you know. Luna let her mouth gape open and started grunting with every one of Soarin's thrust. Her soaked pelt made her feel hot and sticky, but just aroused her even more. Oh my fucking god. Wow. Double wow. And I'm sorry, but being the lesbian that I am, yes, I am a lesbian, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, the cat's walking across the computer, fuck. Being the lesbian I am, I'm finding this pretty nice. Her soap helped me feel hot and sticky, but that just aroused her even more. With one last powerful thrust, Soarin released into the princess. Luna could feel his semen pumping into her. Nice. And she went over the edge as well. Joyful spasms whee! Racked her body, and she relieved the feeling. Soarin started to pull out, but Luna wasn't finished yet. Either there, tiger. She launched herself upward and flipped Soarin onto his back. She's taking control. Okay, I'm probably gonna stop with the comments now. Soarin was shocked at the sudden movement and didn't have time to react before Princess let herself back onto his dear language time. The little kids who are watching this video because they fucking wanna leave. Before she slid herself back onto his cock. She began rolling her haunches over his, and he felt as though he would burst from the jolts of ecstasy. I always have to say ecstasy like that. Ecstasy. Their coughs through his body. He looked into Luna's big, beautiful eyes and saw a burning passion of the likes of which he had never seen before. Luna gazed down into the eyes of her stallion, who looked like he was in heaven. A sudden urge swept over her, and she couldn't even. Oh, fuck. A sudden urge swept her. Oh, fuck. I was caught in the moment. A sudden urge swept over her, and she didn't even resist as she plunged her head into a forceful kiss. Soarin was yet shocked by the action, but he quickly returned the kiss with equal force. They slid their tongues into the other pony's mouth, and they both knew that they were truly in heaven. That is a song in my head. Take me home, wanna feel you close to me. Take me home. Sorry, that's just, it fits. Soarin relished every moment of this bliss he was sharing with the goddess of the night. As the kiss endured, he took a firm hold of Luna's flank and began thrusting upwards. Oh yeah. To match each of her descents, He felt himself nearing his peak again, and squinted a little as wings stretched out to a painful length. The kiss finally broke, and Soarin tipped once more. He drove his face into Luna's mane as his entire body went numb from the exhausting amount of pleasure. His ejaculations dripped down into his haunches, and there was no room left for the princess. Like, she gets pushed out by frickin' or cum? Oh, attractive! Just so much she gets pushed out. Luna felt Soarin release into her for a second time. It was only a few moments before she too achieved an orgasm. As soon as she composed herself from the waves of intense pleasure, she stood up and took her seductive act again. Ah, this is gonna be good. Very slowly, Luna removed herself from top of Soarin. Both of their juices flowed out onto him. Whoa, he must be covered. She stepped over his head and made sure that her oozing marehood, that's the new word, would pass over his entire body. Soarin turned his head to look back at the princess, who was dumbstruck at her elegant beauty. Her moist blue fur sparkled in the starlight. Her mane hung damp loose over her back and around her neck. Her huge wings stood straight up. It was like an erection. And her hind legs were just a little further apart than normal. Toto! The last part Soarin knew was a telltale sign of what she had just done with him. Luna turned back to him and stalked up to where he still lay. She curled up around his head and began gently licking the fluids that fell onto his face. What, they're her own fluids? Okay. When she was done, Soarin turned onto his side, put a hoof on Luna's shoulder, and delved into another passionate kiss. Luna, as expected, returned the kiss just as passionately. For the next minute, they just laid there, tasting each other's lips. The moment was only interrupted by Remedy coming. Remedy came in. Both Luna and Soarin looked at her, but they were met with a hurt expression as the staring mare saw how lovingly the two were holding each other. Oh no, Rainbow Dash set them up with each other like, you know, like a prostitute hooker one night thing, but they love each other! Oh, poor Rainbow. Luna and Soarin both forgot about Rainbow Dash as she passed into another room, and so continued their kiss until eventually both of them just cuddled up closer and lay their heads on each other. Soarin's mind was filled with images of what had just occurred, and those memories invaded his dreams as he drifted off into a blissful sleep. I'm sorry, I didn't read that very well. I had the world's shittiest commentary, like, through it, because I got very aroused. The cat just ran across the bed. I'm sorry about that. Chapter 3 will be right after this because I'm, like, in love with this fanfic. Why is my cat having a spasm?